24.
Why are you leaving a baby by themselves, unattended?
I didn't have it. I had money, but I had, diapers and wipes and stuff. I didn't have it. I couldn't count on my mom because she works.
No. This thing said that you had a setup in your bathroom where you would play video games.
No,
And it says that this child was born premature. And in it, finally, the police get you to admit that you knew you should have checked on the child, but you didn't. So why are you not checking on the child?
I mean, I did check, but when babies are asleep, they sleep. That's what I thought.
And so you left a premature child by himself, face down in his bassinet.
I'll never face down my children.
Okay. Court is calling 2023 CR 7159, State of Texas versus Stevie Ray Stokes. Can our parties announce for the record? For the state? Defense?
Kelly Piddle.
And are you Stevie Ray Stokes? Counsel, have you received all of the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Stokes, did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are proceeding on count one, abandoning child, and we are waiving abandoning the remaining counts.
Any objection?
No objection.
Did you understand you're charged with abandoning and endangering a child, placing in imminent danger of bodily injury as a second-degree felony? Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand? If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Do you understand?
Yes.
And on this case, is there an application for deferred adjudication or no?
Just community supervision.
All right, any objection to the court checking the box where there says there's no application for deferred adjudication?
No objection, Judge.
All right, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes.
Mr. Stokes, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? Are you a U.S. citizen? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count one. Punishment is to be assessed at 8 years in the prison. There's no application for deferred adjudication. State recommends community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense is at the plea?
It is.
State is at the plea.
Yes, sir.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, are there been any such motions?
No.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 8 years and there be no contact with Zilila Washington, Zililah. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to count one, how do you plea? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
State on persist exhibit 1 with attachments.
No objection.
Right, did you review the waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. Do y'all have the autopsy?
We do.
All right, I need to see that. Any objection to the state amending the stipulations to include the autopsy?
No.
All right, state, are you offering in evidence the autopsy?
No objection.
Then the autopsy will be included as part of the stipulations. Thank you. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
What would you like to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, we ask that you follow the plea bargain. Myself, Mr. Saldana, and Mr. Stokes thoughtfully came to this conclusion of the case, and we ask that you follow it.
How old are you?
24.
Why are you leaving a baby by themselves, unattended?
Well, I just got out here, in Texas. She wanted us to come down here and she wanted to see my daughter and my son. So I came out all the way out here. You know, I didn't have it. I had money, but I had, diapers and wipes and stuff. I didn't have it. I couldn't count on my mom because she works.
No. This thing said that you had a setup in your bathroom where you would play video games.
No,
That's what's in the, am I the only person who read this in the stipulations? That's what's in the stipulations. So I don't understand that. And it says that this child was born premature. And in it, finally, the police get you to admit that you knew you should have checked on the child, but you didn't. So why are you not checking on the child?
I mean, I did check, but when babies are asleep, they sleep. That's what I thought. I raised my daughter Delilah on my own, and
No, it was stated that you were in the bathroom playing video games.
well, that's what they say, cause I know me, I don't be playing my games. Why would I play my game in the bathroom? I don't.
And then they checked in with the plasma center and it shows that you were not at the plasma when you said you were not at there at 7, you were there at noon. And so you left a premature child by himself, face down in his bassinet.
I don't never face down my children.
Okay,
Always on the back.
anything else?
All right.
All right. Court is going to sentence you to 8 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 8 years. I'm following the agreement that the state has reached with your attorney. There's going to be proof of employment. Where are you working now?
No feathers, it's right off military.
Within 30 days of release from custody. There's going to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. And why was the house so nasty? They said the house was filthy. Sorry, the apartment.
Well, I didn't have a lot of stuff. It's really my baby mama. She had a lot of stuff all over the house. I didn't have.
Well, were you not living there as well?
Yeah.
So why didn't you clean? They said that there was marijuana butts in the house. They said there was an infestation of roaches. So that's what you all brought a premature child to. So why was no one cleaning the apartment? They said there was standing water in the sink. Yeah, I'm asking these questions. So why were you not cleaning?
I mean, I do clean, but I don't, I don't clean as much as I'm supposed to.
And then in this report, they said that you said that you didn't have any family here in San Antonio. But now
Yeah.
you're saying your mom was here, and halfway through the police report, you say that your mom was here in San Antonio.
Yeah, I always said my mom was here. She was even there when I got locked up.
All right, there's to be no contact with Zelaya Washington, no contact with minors. And obviously you and your girlfriend don't make good parents. So there's to be no contact with her. Let me see if I can, what is Tremaya Washington? That's Tremiah. And is Child Protective Services involved?
They were, Judge, the case has now been closed. It's my understanding that Samaya is with mom. Yes. We have not been able to reach mom.
Oh, I guess, I don't know why CPS would close the case, but I'm not CPS. All right. There's to be regular random UAs. Bill visits. One time per month. Until further notice. 100 hours of community service restitution. There's going to be parenting classes. Probation, is there anything else?
No, Judge.
And there's going to be 180 days Bear County Jail as a condition.
Will the court give him credit for his pretrial incarceration?
No. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement? Because I followed your plea bargain agreement and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, and do you need any therapeutic help? Do you
Yeah.
need any therapy? Do you need help, mental health, trauma? All right, are you sure? Your child died.
Yeah, but it says,
So you're over it.
No, I'm not over. I'm just saying that I had my daughter and she was preemie, and nothing happened to her. It just, I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Judge, after he's released from the Bear County Jail, can he have his GPS removed?
Just come back and I'll consider it.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
Thank you.
So you want me to come back in 6 months?
yes.